Hello, everyone. My headphones turned off, so I'm sorry. Got 10 minutes of nothing. Okay, so let me explain what's going on here. We are 13 hours into this game. I left you guys at 10:40. In the meantime, what I did was I got my blue science going. So that's this. Blue science. All that. Engines, red chips, etc. And then I'm also making some extra red chips and stuff for up here. And I am making modules. So, down south, because those are working full time down here. Let me now these attacks should be getting smaller. The amount of pollution I'm making is going down. And alright, we only got a couple more to put them into. I've got some quality ones here. Not sure what to do with those exactly yet, because maybe in the pump jacks, because when you put 3 efficiency modules in a mining drill, you get max efficiency. It doesn't go anymore. Alright, another uncommon. 4 uncommon, a rare. Or these I want to put into making chips, making blue science, if I remember right, gear wheels are a good place to put these. I know that in the laboratories for sure. In the more advanced sciences, I know for sure. Oh, in yep. So in the gear wheels, they pay for themselves just because they make them so frequently and so rapidly. And I didn't realize that my fast inserters were not fast enough to keep this machine running. Like, they weren't picking up the iron. It was weird. But now that I have 2 of them, they do it. But that one inserter just kept sitting there and would only occasionally throw in an iron. Kind of weird. Alright, so and another one. So I have some rarity quality modules that were upgraded. as soon as I got a rarity thing, I was making rarity modules in here, and I put the rarity ones back in it. No, and I only made a few. I mean, I only have like 18, but I got a equality. A rare and two uncommons, and I only made 20 something of them. Not bad. What do I want them for? Guns. Okay. Having this second row doesn't seem to be helping. Uh-oh, my screen turned off. Yikes. I haven't repaired this upper base in a while. Because I was babysitting down south a lot. Now I have a lot of oil. Radar. Score. just about got most of the mining drills. Gotta do coal. So my power usage is just barely. Turns up the power usage on the laboratories and factories and stuff. So I may need a little bit more electricity. Let's see. Yeah, looks like I might have to. Because I am going to be putting in electric miners, and but I'm not going to put them in until such time that they have. I have efficiency modules for all of them. So, we need lubricant to get electric engines. But we're going to go straight to tanks. Because I want to start making shells. Those are expensive sciences. And I want these and all these. I have a rare one of these up in the laboratory. More quality ones. Excellent. 4 uncommon. So this is very boring. This is why I did those 2 hours offline. Because now that I have the efficiency modules running, I'm getting, you know, the attacks are being even smaller. Although there's no proof of that here. Confused as to how this attack got so big and my pollution's way down. I think I might double up on the guns in this corner here. As I keep getting nailed in this corner. So, let's do it. Isn't that a beautiful corner? Beautiful. I just run around and repair everything. Lost another gun. Shouldn't be happening. Not even really making much in the way of ammo. Well. That was going to happen soon. So, there. And all those are done now. I gotta open. Hello, everybody. So, the dual type ammo belts, what's that for? Basically, yellow ammo is more efficient at killing small biters and all the spitters because they have no resistance. So damage per iron, the yellow ammo uh, is more efficient on again the guys with no resistance. Obviously, the yellow ammo does not do well against the large, medium, large, and bigger biters that are going. So, how's the progress? The progress is great. It's just boring as shit for a while now. Instead of attacking, um, uh, and the red ammo is obviously good for the guys who have physical resistance. Um, so, um, so let me give you guys an overview, and I'll just jump to technology so the game sits still. So I came down here, I secured the oil, and I've got it running up. But to build a true defense around the oil will require me to push this space back here. And last night I decided, it was the middle of the night. I wasn't playing super well. And so I decided to just babysit the oil. Um, there's defenses down there, but there's not defenses ringing the oil, keeping it safe. So what I'm doing is I'm watching on the radar to see if like a group of guys comes here or whatever. And what I do is I'm just going down there babysitting, I aggro them, and I draw them into the guns so they don't kill the oil um, uh, things. Yeah, so this one will likely go towards this direction. We're getting less and less pollution down here because I've got the efficiency modules. So the attacks down here are not being quite as big either. So it's so far so good. And if we have to rebuild the wheel derricks and the pipes, it's not that expensive. I will just do so. Okay. So what kind of progress am I making then? Since I didn't attack here, well, like almost 3 hours ago, all doing is just researching and getting efficiency modules and everything. So the big deal is there's 162,000 coal left, so I think we'll be okay. Yeah, that guy's not working, but these ones over here are. That one is, that one is. That one probably is occasionally. I've got a lot of coal saved up. One of them's feeding in, just the other one's feeding out. Did I have all of them in that down there? I don't think so. I'll grab a few more. Then when I have enough efficiency modules, I'm going to build electric furnaces. Electric furnaces use more power than do the steel furnaces. But once you put the efficiency modules in them, kept clicking the wrong button. Okay, so the efficiency modules can also be put into these. So these make less pollution as well and draw less power. This did get attacked. Well, I think they're attacking the guns and then they're accidentally hitting the oil shit. See now, these are the ones that I should probably... Pollution. 4 per minute. I have 2 rare. Pollution 2 per minute. So this is what I have down here. And I'm out of guns. So I'm going to put my best efficiency modules in here. In the guns. I'll draw these guys in for an attack while I'm down here. Come on. You always want to set... Oh, gotta check out Haringi. The railguns are pretty crappy from what I've seen, but I've never been to that tech, so I can't tell you. So yeah, I have no idea. No idea whether that would help. From a handheld railgun might work. From what I've heard, it's the aiming process that's the problem. Like the turrets, they just take too long to aim. But would, if I had a handheld one, would it work? Well, hell yeah. Because from what I've seen, it like just goes right through. So it'd like destroy like a whole bunch of spawners all at once from a good range. So you could just like blast like from here and be like, boom, and it'd wipe out 3 or 4. So yes, that would be easy, I think. Hello. These attacks are still pretty big, considering how much I've reduced the pollution by. You'd think that okay. So my energy usage is back down again. Man, some major damage there that I did not notice. Sometimes zoomed out, it's hard to notice the damage bars. It's easy to notice them on the walls. But in between the guns, there's shadows and stuff. That's why it's nice to have But giving them targeting priority kind of covers up the damage bar as well. I guess it doesn't. It does when they're vertical compared to one another. Oh, all right. It's grabbing gun time. So, good. Oop-a-doo. All right. Military 3. More efficiency modules. Decent amount. So let's see here. What do we want to make? Productivity modules, I think we're just about done with. Just make more efficiency modules. I'm going to look at my Factorio cheat sheet here. Productivity module payoffs. All right. So, laboratories, blue science, sulfur, green chips, black science. Oh, plastic. That's right. Plastic. Ah! I just screwed up. Okay. Well, let's put the productivity modules in the plastic. I think it said sulfur as well, which is no, not sulfur. Blue chips when I make them is going to be a big one. Blue science I have. No, sulfur they do have up there. Copper wire they recommend it for. Red chips. Maybe green science. Guess I can throw them in there. I've got electric to spare. Hey, I got my first gun, so I'm sorting out the normal guns and then all the rare ones go in here. All right, let's put the normal ones in here. Let's put the best ones in where we're making guns. Because they get extra range and that's sweet. So all right. think we could put... So how much pollution are these making? 6. It's not horrible. How much electric? And now we're making very little pollution. Alright. So that which is not getting... That's not getting production modules, should get efficiency modules, just to decrease pollution. Because long term, they will all pay for themselves. These are very cheap. It doesn't take a very long time for them to pay for themselves. Alright. Gonna run down, finish putting these in with the oil rigs. So, oh yeah, a handheld Tesla. Well, because they don't have any resistance to Tesla. Even on Gleba, they don't have resistance to Tesla. So those are the best things to use. All right. Oh, I don't want these really good efficiency things getting destroyed either, though. You know what? I'm gonna take these out. Oh, when one was in there, I couldn't do that. Weird. Alright. Now, most people put in speed modules. Repair packs in the oil things just to produce more oil faster. Again, I'm not about fast, I'm about efficiency at this point. The less oil I use, the better. Researching towards tank right now. So, um, I probably don't need to. I can turn it off. Um, the thing about it was that my petrol was full a little earlier, and then I didn't have a whole lot of. So that should be, yes, turned off. Yeah, about an hour ago or something like that. I had used up all the light oil, and this was full, and so everything had stopped. And so I turned it on to basically burn some, so that way more light oil would be made and all that kind of stuff. And then I kind of left it on, unfortunately. Um, I do have a routine for this scheduled in these combinators. I just need to get it going. To automatically turn that on and off. So basically, it should turn on when the light oil gets in the tanks gets down below like 100 or something like that. Then this will turn on, and then it turns back off when it recovers back up to 500. Is the way I have it set up. So, but thank you. It's a good point and 100% true. Although they're not making much, solid fuel period. As you can see, they're drawing more from the far side here than they are from this side. As you can see, even though I turned it off, there's not a single, well, there goes one. But rarely does that side make any. This side makes them more, especially because I got these hanging off the edge there. Oh, what's going on? Blowing up my walls. Gotta grab my repair packs. That's what I came up here for. I can start filling my chips again. A little while there where I was short on chips, and it was because I didn't have enough inserters here. So I didn't want to be putting any in a box or anything like that. Automobilism. I'd really have to be cranking out explosives for all those coal things to be getting used now. All right, the next coal parts will be going into electric furnaces, because that's my next step. Let's go to electric furnaces. I could drag all the solid fuel off of these lines. So I need advanced chips. Let's get rid of some of this crap that's in my inventory here. Iron. Don't need to be carrying that around. Don't need to be carrying the pistol or the sulfur or the plastic for that matter. So let's fill this with pistolas. Plastic. only one place I'm using sulfur, 2 anyway. Explosives and blue science. Might as well just drop these into blue science. Alright, that has freed me up. Now, I grabbed a whole bunch of circuits, and I need steel and stone bricks. Well, I need more steel. Alright, that's 35. Again, when I set these down, I want them to have efficiency modules right away, because they use a ton of electricity and ton of electricity, and also they pollute it more than these do, I believe, if I remember correctly. Yeah, yeah. Basic. No, I'm using actually is it a decider combinator? And what you do is you give it a couple of parameters. You give a start parameter where it gets underneath 50, okay, and then or 100, and then it starts. And then you feed the combinator a wire from the input to the output. And what you do is you say, if it's turned on and there's 500 light oil in the thing, turn off. And so you could do it with one combinator now. You used to have to do it with an arithmetic one in the old version. But in 2.0, you can do that with a decider combinator by giving it that range. They have an example on the wiki on how to do it. It took me a while to figure it out because it just, these things are semi-unintuitive. I mean, you know, they should just have a, here's a switch. Turn on at this, turn off at this. I mean, it just, I don't know. I find all of the, network, circuit network, a little bit abstract and confusing. Kind of a pain, to be honest with you. So, regardless, automobilism is rolling. That means that the tank is next. And let's see here. I need plastic, steel plates, and explosives. So I don't have to build these first. Like rockets, you have to build the rocket first and then make it into an explosive rocket. This is just one extra explosive. I will probably make both, but because I imagine this one is probably better. Piercing power 1,000. So that one will go right through the spawners, like, and shoot deep into it. So I need to set up both of these. So, what do I need? Well, steel's coming down here. Explosives are coming out that way. So easy enough for me to cut things through. So let me do this first. Then can't do it. So much for that. So we're gonna have to do a little wiki here. And to be honest with you, why don't we just insert the steel on the other side of the explosives with a long inserter? Ho-ho! Oh, I just love when I do that. I love when I come up with a plan for moving stuff around on my belts. Like, I love the fact that I was able to make red, green, blue, and black science all in this little cube, and there's not really a lot of extra space, especially once I put in all the electric furnaces. I mean, there won't be a lot of extra room in here. And was able to make it happen with the early electric poles, which are 24. That was certainly slow. Am I behind on electric or something? Weird. Right. So, now, pollution. It's over 10 hours. Let's go over the last 10 minutes. Yeah, still a decent amount. Still 1,000. Look at this. One tree. Absorbing stuff. Weird. That's a big attack. Jesus. How can these things be building up so big? How long are they waiting between it? Look at this. Fuck it. This curve is doing shit. This ain't doing shit. Holy fuck. Look at this. Holy fuck. This curve is doing nothing. I just don't... How long... Wow. Wow. That's 6 guns. How am I ever going to leave this planet without bots? I have to turn the fucking factory off altogether while I'm gone. Come on, tank. Okay. Quick repair job around the way. I got enough efficiency modules where I can start doing the this is the most active iron production right here. So let's grab them. And so we have to tear all this down. Let everything get quiet. Okay. So that can be turned off. And these have to come down. Those have to be placed in a different spot now. They're in the way of the electric. They're bigger. They're big. What? It's in the way. Steel furnace is in the way. What? Oh, this replaces it. What the fuck? I thought you could place these right over the top of them. Guess not. All right. So let's make some power poles. Never thought about the way to efficiently do this. I imagine it would be because there's no way for it to reach 3. To be honest with you, the little power poles will do that. 1, 2, 3. You didn't think about that. That's in the way. That's the way I get half down to a quarter and into these. I need all those. But then I'd have to keep one. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Anal enough to? Yes, I am. replace these just to save on power poles. After all, we want our base to look as tidy as possible. And as even as possible. Because I am anal. Energy hungry bastards. Now look. Pollution at 0.4. Pollution. 4. 1/10 of the pollution, which is why I did this in the first place. So, what can I do here? Let me see. If I move this to the right, and it screw up this one. I will think about this. In the meantime, I got another 12. These 12 are working, not the other side. So, we're going to take these down. Oh, that's right. I have to make holes. Yes, I do need to go on one side. Stop it. I do need it to go on the top side here, so... kidding me. Okay. Alright, that's on one side. Alright, now. Add the hole for an inserter. Hole for an inserter. Hole for 2 inserters. Hole for 1 inserter. I hate you. I should just build some shit. Oh, I don't need just the hole for the inserter. I need the hole for the power pole too. All right. Power pole. What am I doing? Oh, that's too long. Fucking God. Ah. Fucking kidding? I'm fucking full again? God damn it. Fucking motherfucker. God, I hate. When I'm being a fucking idiot. And I'm doing that right now. Should have designed this with a stripe right down the middle here. Widen this out for the coal. Back to the drawing board. Failure. Start all over again. Anyway. Alright. So. Bam, bam. Bam. No. Actually, no. That. Has to be. Oh, fuck. No, and that's gonna go on to the fucking belt. Bastard. I'm sure I probably. No, can't. Gotta make it even. Gotta be pretty. And these. Oh, I can't do that. If it's gonna be even, you have to use the big poles. side. It'll be easier. But I need to build electric furnaces. I need more steel chips. What do I need? Nothing. Let's go put some solid fuel over here. Didn't take that much. Hate separate stacks of injured crap. Taking up space in my inventory. Alright. Damn it. Score. This side here. Must match. Must match. Must be anal. Must be anal. Alright. So. Let's cut this off. I am going to replace them all. What the fuck? Alright. So I can make 3. I need more steel. I need more bricks as well. Uh-oh. So I should make a secondary. Couple hundred is usually enough. 7 plus 3 is 10. And I need bricks now. So let's go lay down the coal. Slow ass progress. Having some damage here. Tank is just not done. Free biters, and I blew it. All right. 8 only? What did I run out of? Steel. It's expensive on the steel front, that's for sure. Build something. That's not enough. Can't build those. Let's just go get rid of the solid fuel. Can I fit it? I could. Fill these one more time. Oh, I have 10 of them ready. What am I doing? All right. no way I'm out of inserters. I just picked all those up. I don't understand how I could be out of them. Weird. I must have been on the brink of running out of them for a while now. Okay. Cut down on electric use. Productivity is good in wire. Probably because it makes them so fast. That. No. Supposed to put some in the chips here. So are we out of plastic? What's going on? Why are we not making coal? Oh, I to cut the coal off. Chuckle puss. What an idiot. Okay, so this one has to be in the middle. Because they have to match. Okay. Did it work? Here we go. It worked. All right. Tank is finished. So now what? Good question. All right. We're in technology. I can look at all the stuff. Threshold-based control, like suggesting, is also an option. Difference in values. I see. I get it. Yeah, I will. Yeah, I'm going to be doing that actually for the heavy oil to light oil. Um, so I'll have a fixed amount of lubricant that I want to have available, at least, like a couple thousand, but you don't ever really need a lot of it. Then when the heavy oil gets to be greater than the light oil, it cracks it. Whenever if the light oil got to be more than the than the petrol, crack it. So excuse me, yeah. Solid fuel. I am actually using all solid fuel. Henzo. Can you repair with the tank remotely? That's what I wanted to know. So if you can do that, Ferengi, let me know. Because I know you could drive your tank remotely, but I didn't know if you could repair with the tank remotely. I thought maybe it would just be attack. But if I can repair with the tank and or build with it while it's on the other planet, like, if I filled it with stuff, that would be awesome. But even just repairing would be a huge help. Well, the splitters can be removed. And to be honest with you, at this point now, it's not really all that important for me to even have those splitters like that. Early on, it was I only wanted 1/8 of my metal production here to go over here. I didn't want a quarter of it. It was too much. Well, they are actually. So, the splitters. So, if you watch, this one's got a half. Okay. Then cuts it down to a quarter, and a quarter is going to these. This has a half. Let me see here. When it gets backed up, a full belt will go down here. When it's being fully utilized, only a quarter should be going here. But this isn't going anywhere. It would need to go back into this. Duh. So what I meant to do, I meant to do is jump this down and feed this part back into this, but I didn't. Ugh, so stupid. So you're right. And I just never got around to doing that part of it. Oh well. I'm silly. Armor and a tool belt. I don't know what the question is there, but it's all good. So I have to get producing shells. Right here comes the coal finally. To get my plastic going again. All right, so plastic is coming out here. What else could I do to get the plastic over there? You know what? This doesn't need to be happening right there. It's just refeeding, but it could go across here. Now, ammo's still feeding back in the factory, but it's just closer up, leaving me space to grab a little bit of plastic and bring it back around. Should I just do another splitter here and then do a U-turn? Yeah. That will take all the plastic to the left. Okay, that's not good. So, looks like we're going to have to go with an inserter. Insert filters. Plastic. Pew. All right. All right, one of you guys is going to be making those. One of you guys is going to be making those. Pew, pew. Pew, pew. Pew, pew. Go, go, go. Let's see here. This one takes 8 seconds. This one takes 8 seconds. Excellent. I don't want to make a gajillion. 400 or whatever. That's like that. All right, so I am going to grab some lunch. This was a rather boring stream. Sorry. Armor tool belt. I see. It's about the next tech. I get it. Yeah, my guy is squishy, but I'm going to be running around in a tank, so I'm just going to invest in the tank stuff as opposed to the power armor. I probably tech-wise, I think what I'm going to do is I am going to get solar energy, and from what I understand, you can put personal shields on their tank. I haven't used the tank in 2.0 yet, but I'm probably going to go like solar, then... What else do we need for personal shields? Oh, do I have to get the modular armor to get the personal shields? I bet. Let me see. It says that module. It says that. That's like the next one. Why isn't it giving me it as an option? I bet you I have to do this. Yep. Okay. You got to do that to get it. I see. And now it's available. So, I will be getting the next level of armor, because why not, if I have to research it already. Then I will do, what is this? Portable solar panel. Oh. Okay. Then energy shield equipment. Maybe I'll do the discharge defense, too. Let's see here. I got to do accumulators, I think. Let's see here. What's that one need? It needs battery technology. It needs lasers. You have to research laser for it discharge defense. Did not know that. And military 3. We got that. And power armor. So it looks like, I'll just put some shields on my tank for now. That'll help keep it tough. So, anyway. Oh, gosh. I was up from 12:30 to 6 a.m. Kind of crazy. Anyway. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is the route I'm going to take, I guess, here, is to get some shield equipment on the tank to make it so it's tougher. And I'll probably have to put some batteries in there as well. because you obviously need to have something for at nighttime, right? So this will be up there, maybe even before those. Um, and I need a personal battery so I can start making them. Oh, I guess before a personal battery, you have to have that. So, yeah, that's what we'll likely be doing. All right, I'm going to save it and we'll catch you guys on the next episode. Sorry this one was so boring, but next time I'll be driving the tank around and blowing shit up. So, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye bye. Oh, and thank you for the likes. I appreciate you, Henzo, Haringi, uh, all the chat that you're giving me. I like it. Awesome.